Okay, billboards in San Francisco and Los Angeles warn against moving to Texas by invoking mass shooting. Okay, by invoking mass shooting. I don't even know if this is legal to do that. Like, can you really do something like this as a campaign? But let's read this. Okay, so this is a New York Post story. If you can put up the picture so people can see it. Mysterious new billboards are warning California residents not to move to Texas as record numbers of residents flee the soft on crime Golden State for better quality of life in red states. The Texas miracle died in Uvalde. Don't move to Texas. That's actually the billboard, by the way. Just look at that right there. The Texas miracle died in Uvalde. Don't move to Texas. The billboard reads, alongside a hooded figure and a crossed out "Don't mess with Texas" slogan. The Texas miracle refers to former Governor Rick Perry's description of the state's regulatory model, which helped it weather the Great Recession. Don't mess with Texas. A favorite motto in the Lone Star State is rooted in the 1980s anti-littering campaign. When you see something like this, Tom, what do you think about?
I think that if you and I put a billboard up going the other way, we would be picketed, we would be canceled, we would be attacked. Can you imagine if we went the other way? Point one. Point two, this is boogeyman politics. You have nothing good to say about yourself, so just point and say ew. And that's all they're doing. They're trying to get you to stay in something bad by making something else look better.
Yeah, exactly.
Not saying, hey, here's what we're going to do for Californians, this is what we're doing for business, this is what we're going to do for education, this is what we're going to do for air, this is what we're going to do for highways. Nope.
Adam, do you have thoughts on this?
Yeah,
Don't
of course.
move. Your kids
yeah,
will
of
get
course.
shot.
I mean, obviously Uvalde is the hot topic right now, but, mass shootings are not, unfortunately, anything new in this country. But, politically, you might have to have a short memory to not find the irony here, because not too long ago in 2015, there was a San Bernardino shooting, a mass killing, mass shooting where I think a dozen people died.
Yeah, the husband and wife, right?
When you play politics like this, just be careful what comes out on the other side. Now, I'm not sure if you saw what Gavin Newsom has been saying, his political ads. Have you seen any of these lately? So, I went down the rabbit hole, and did you see Ron DeSantis's Air Force ad?
Mm-hmm. Top Gov.
Okay, Top Gov.
Sick.
Okay, little hokey to me, a little cringy, and I was like, all right, cool. He put his kid in there. I get it. All right. And then I saw Gavin Newsom's ad, and I just threw up in my mouth. I'm not a California guy. I don't give two shits about Gavin Newsom, but I just know what's a decent ad, what's not. I gave the Ron DeSantis ad a C-. And then I saw the Gavin Newsom ad, and I think it was on July 4th. And I was like, how do people not feel the fakeness of this guy? I'm going to read you what he basically had to say. And you just let me know what he says. It's Independence Day. And I mean, when I talk about as
suit
as phony and fake. Hi, it's Independence Day. So let's talk about what's going on here in America. Freedom is under attack. In your state, right? Republican leaders, they're banning books. They're making it harder to vote, restricting speech in your classrooms, even criminalizing women and doctors. I urge all of you living in Florida, and that was hey, I'm living in Florida. What you got going on here, buddy? I want you to join the fight and join us in California, where we still believe in freedom. I'm thinking,
my God.
How out of touch is this freaking guy?
He's gone.
And how does he keep getting elected?
And his voice, but you have to do the Batman. He sounds like fucking Batman.
It's just you've seen American Psycho with Christian Bale.
Yeah.
That is Gavin Newsom to me.
That is.
And here's a guy who's never had a real job. Here's a guy that's never had to work a single day in his life in a free market in this enterprise side to see how tough it is and making decisions for them and annoying a bunch of different people. But I will tell you what I think about this ad. Here's what I think about this ad. I love it. I love it. Let me tell you why. Do you remember about 6 podcasts ago when I said if I was the governor of Florida, I would say the following: if you want great entitlement programs, move to California.
Yep.
If you want to have your kids have the ability to get the medicine to have sex change, whatever transgender. If you want that, move to the following states, California. If you want
13% in taxes.
You want
to get
to
robbed.
have hired.
Yeah.
If you want, move to California.
Yeah.
I love it. You know why I love it? There's a part of me.
It's using
that-
humor and sarcasm to almost make your point.
It's not even using humor. It's straight up.
Facts.
So for them to do this, I love it. Because if a person like me who's sitting there and that's my state, I'm going to say, what the hell is this guy talking about? I don't relate to you. I got to go find a new state to take my family where I feel safe. And quite frankly, I don't feel safe. Yesterday, I got a text from Jedediah. She was in New York. Okay.
I'm sure she had a great time and she didn't recognize
she sent me
anything different
she
than
sent me
normal.
a text, and she says, within 9 hours, while she was in New York, okay, she saw 2 crimes right in front of her, okay? She encountered a man walking around naked, creepy man walking around naked. Okay.
In the
Well,
city.
that's why
In the
Vinny and I
streets.
go to New York.
And then she says, I want to know where Adam went when he visited, and did you guys have him blindfolded? So maybe,
Jed, if you see something, say something.
Maybe
Jed.
next time you guys got to go to New York
Together.
together.
Oh
I
my
think
God.
that's what's got to happen.
I feel like if you're looking for something, you're
Yeah.
gonna find it. I walked miles around New York. I freaking love New York. But if you're like,
that.
if you're looking to find something weird in New York, believe me, you'll find it.
Well, did you hear what the New York governor said about Republicans?
Kathy Hochul?
What did she say? Did you hear what she said?
Republicans aren't welcome here. Get on a bus and go down to Florida.
Republicans aren't welcome here. Get on a bus and go to Florida.
Bye.
And they,
By the way-
and they criticize us for living in an echo chamber.
Apparently
the
she
right
doesn't.
has this giant echo chamber that they can't get out of.
Apparently,
But
she doesn't have a spreadsheet because that's going to increase the deficit in her state.
listen, talk all the smack you want about Gavin Newsom. Don't get it twisted. This guy is a front runner for the Democratic
I don't
Party.
disagree.
He
I
will be
actually
running
don't
for
disagree.
office, and he could very well win.
Did you see him in the interview when he's like, I'm telling you, I'm not running. I don't know what other way to tell you. I am a governor. I love this state. Then the guy says, then why are you talking about all these national issues? Well,
Right.
because that's important. I love this country. This is my country. Yeah, but you sound like you're running. I'm not running. Can you say right now on camera, you're not going to be running? I'm not going to be running I'm telling you, I'm not. It was a very, the interviewer did a fantastic job pushing him on it to the point where he was getting pissed. So by the end of it, if you watched it, you would have said he's not running. I posted on the Instagram post, this means he's running because he's obviously running.
Do you think Gavin Newsom will end up running?
I'm
For
gonna put
president, I'm saying.
70%.
Oh, I'm way higher than that.
I was
Where are you
going
at?
to say 80, Pat, because the last time I was on here, you showed that he was with the shirt, white shirt, tie, walking in the White House lawn while Biden was.
And the only reason I said
Wherever.
70% is because when I was in California, somebody shared with me some things about him that is spreading. That is why he doesn't want to run, because he doesn't want that to come out.
Oh, great.
Okay. Now, how much credibility that has, I don't know anything. The person that said it has credibility, but the person that told him, I don't know that person.
Gotcha.
So it's like
But-
Adam telling me his best friend said this, but I don't know who his best friend
So
is.
without him running, let's say Gavin Newsom's out.
Yeah.
Who Biden says he's going to run. Who do you guys think is going to be? Who would be their front runner if Newsom? Because I think Newsom is the presidential look that they would go for.
people say Bernie.
According to
Bernie?
favorability ratings, it's Bernie.
Bernie,
The people say Bernie.
unless Hillary gets involved, he's
Just be-
not.
just
I think
because
I
the
think the
Democratic
Democratic
Party-
field is wide open right now.
Yeah,
wide open.
I'll go back to the same point I made 10 podcasts ago. The DNC is shadowing all of these stories that are coming out on Biden. And you have the soft negative story in the New York Times, in Vanity Fair, all these on Biden. Is it time? You know, and it's like, is it time to say goodbye to good old Joe? Is that it? You see all those soft articles? Every week there's a new one.
Yeah, there's articles that aren't even that soft. They're just like, time to go,
True.
Joe. Like,
Yeah. Bye, Grandpa.
That's CNN did that, MSNBC did that. So as soon as the DNC behind closed doors clicks the stopwatch, it starts. That's where the money is. The money to run a national campaign is with the DNC coffers. That is the Soros money. That's the big stacks. You have to raise campaign money, but the big gunpowder is with the DNC. So the DNC has not yet said, we're going to primary this president. But when they do, it is a wide field. But Bernie, Gavin, and they're all going to have the same thing. Well, we got together as a political party, and it's too important. And this is too important, so I am running. because it's too important. And that's what they'll do. Once they have a solution for the Biden step aside, and they're going to do it elegantly. But until that time, he is the pincushion that all of this controversy attracts. And so let him take all the heat on this. Why put a front runner out there and let them get beat up a little bit right now? You don't.
Right.
And
You
if I
wait
was
till
a
after
DNC
midterms,
If I was a DNC, this is exactly the way I'd be playing it.
If I was Bernie though, right now I'd be like, you guys screwed me over how many times? I'm not doing this shit again. How many times
I
did
don't
they-
think see Bernie running.
I don't see
Well,
it.
just
kidding me?
because the DNC is done with Bernie doesn't mean the people are done with Bernie.
Yeah, true. But
That's
The
correct.
people still want Bernie, but
I don't know. When he talks his upper lip does that, that's Bernie Sanders, right? The top lip.
oh my
this,
God.
This doesn't talk. He talks like this, and this lip doesn't move.
That's actually
Just
a
pay
fantastic
attention.
impersonation.
Actually, very good right
Hey,
now.
I don't talk. I talk like this. Just as long as this is numb, like you went to the dentist, that's easy. Like you got numbed up.
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.